Good morning, Amazon. I'm gonna get ready with you guys today. It's been a while since I've gone live, so I'm gonna touch up my hair and do my makeup on live this morning. So I'm gonna give it a few seconds to let Amazon let everyone know. I'm just putting on moisturizer and these sun drops that I've linked on here. Like so orange in that video. Swear I'm not that orange in person. Just gives me a nice glow to start my face. You'll see when it dries. And then I'm going to go through some new hair products I've been loving, and I'm going to curl my hair, touch it up, and then I'm going to do my makeup. I have taken out my extensions for now. I'm putting them back in on October 3rd. So, I don't know why it looks so orange. Here, let's see. Maybe it's this. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to go through some hair products. I'm going to curl my hair. I'm going to put a full face of makeup on with you guys. I have taken my extensions out, like I said, to give my hair just a little break, and it was time to order new hair. So this is all my real hair. It's getting pretty long, and I have a ton of it. I just do the extensions really for the length because my hair kind of stops growing at a certain point. So let's get started. Okay, this is my new shampoo and conditioner I've been using by Virtue. I love it. It's hydrating. It's repairing. It's really transferring my hair, which has been amazing for like the damage I had from being so blonde, and then from having extensions. Extensions don't really like damage your hair. You just lose hair when they take them out and put it back in. And then this is a new styling cream I've been using. It's a 6-in-1 cream, and I love it. Here in Nashville, it's like a lot different weather than in Texas. So my hair is like super frizzy and dry because the humidity is different. So this has like been transforming my hair, and I love it. And then I've been working on my split ends as well. And I've been using this Virtue stuff, these two together when it's wet, and only whenever I'm blow drying my hair, which is only like once a week. But I can already tell I've been using these products for a couple weeks now, and I can already tell the difference. So whenever I do blow dry, I use my Dyson Inspired blow dryer. It's under $40. I'm obsessed. Blow dries my hair in little to no time at all. I swear by it. It is amazing. And then this brush that I've been using as well cuts down your blow dry time. And then I'm obsessed with my hair clips. I share them every time I get ready. Today I'm using a pink one, but I do have the nude set as well. And then this curling iron will be what I'm using on live with you guys to curl my hair. So I use the 1 inch on my shorter hair. I also have the 1 1/4 inch as well, but it's a bio Onyx curling iron. It's a long barrel, so when I have my extensions in, I love it because it will evenly curl my hair from like top to bottom. But even with my short hair, it looks perfect. And it takes like 2 seconds literally to curl my head. Not really, I'm just a couple minutes. It doesn't take very long. So I just like curl my entire head with this. This is probably my favorite curling iron I've ever bought. And I have always had naturally curly hair. So I've always curled my hair or touched up my natural hair. And I'm 30, so I've owned quite a bit of Hot Tools, and this by far is my favorite, that I have it in 2 sizes. So I own both. If you have longer hair and you want more of like a blowout look, you'll want to do the 1 1/4 inch. But if you have shorter hair and you want more of a curled, actually curled look, like you curled it, you'll want to do the 1 inch. You can use it as a wand. The top doesn't get hot either, so sometimes I'll use the top to kind of curl it around. But it doesn't take, I don't know why I'm making all this noise over here. It doesn't take long to curl my hair at all. As you can see, I just section it in little pieces, and then I kind of just do 2 little, and then I leave it like Shirley Temple until it cools off, because what the warmth does is as it's cooling, it's locking the curls. So you want to wait to brush it until I'll do that one again. Until the hair is cooled off, because that's what's going to lock in your curl. And my left side doesn't hold as well as my right. You can see like my right is pretty done because I sleep on my left side. So if you have like one side of your hair that doesn't hold curl as well, or maybe doesn't stay fixed, it's because you probably sleep on that side. But I love this ceramic curling iron. I curl my hair on 390. You don't ever want to put heat over 400 on your hair because that's when it can damage. And both of those Virtue products that I put in when my hair is wet and blow dry, it has a heat protectant in it, and it lasts until you wash it again. So, as you can tell, I curl my hair almost every day if I'm gonna wear it down or if I have like somewhere to go. So that side's pretty much done. So I also am a big advocate on curling away from your face. So instead of doing like the same direction around your entire head, I split it down the middle and I do this part back and then this part back. And then there might be some like pieces in the back that I just have to do individually, but I do not like when the curls are the same way all the way around because you don't want them curled towards your face. I think it looks better if you curl back. Hey, Sasha. So this curling iron curls so quick. We've got some little baby hairs, some new hair growth that doesn't want to stay in the curling iron. But after I curl my hair, I won't brush it until like probably halfway through my makeup because I let the curls lock in because I want it to cool off because I want them to hold. It's so crazy how short my hair is. So when I have long hair, I'll split it up with the clip and I'll clip like the top half up and then curl the bottom. But because my hair is so short and I really don't have as much, it doesn't take as long to curl and I can get to all the pieces. The back I do bigger sections than the front. The front I do smaller sections because I want like a tighter curl in the front. My hair is layered as well. So I just twist it up and hold for a few seconds and then I just let it down. One of the things my hairdresser taught me is like to leave a little bit of the ends out. And I curl up like twice, and then when I release, I'll show you, to like open the clip and pull down instead of like unwinding it because then that helps the curl. What products do you use to keep the hold? So these two products that I'm about to show, this Living Proof, I always come back to it. I've used literally everything I feel like on the market, and my new hairdresser that I'm using loves Living Proof as well. And so this is what I used the other night when I went out, is this dry shampoo, and it's different than the other bottle I was using. It actually like cleans your hair and softens it, and then I've been using this Living Proof Dry Volume and Texture Spray. But to be honest, in Texas, I didn't have to spray anything. I didn't use hairspray, I didn't use any type of texture spray, nothing. I would just curl my hair and go outside and it would hold, but the humidity here is so different. So those are the two products I've been using. Also, that 6-in-1 styler by Virtue has really helped too. But I have natural wave in my hair, so this just kind of helps the curl. Make sure I got it all. See how quick that was? And today I have to go get blood work done. Ugh, I'm really nervous. And then I'll be filming some Amazon rounds, so I wanted to go ahead and do my hair. This is another Living Proof dry shampoo that I really like, but this one is supposed to make your hair last longer, so I'm giving that one a try. But just like skincare, you're going to spend the money, you're going to get a better product. I feel that way with dry shampoo, and it's all about ingredients and what you're putting on your hair. So I was using Dove dry shampoo because it worked in the moment, right? But my hairdresser said it was really damaging my hair because it was drying it out so much and it wasn't putting anything back in it. So the long-term effect from cheap dry shampoo can be rough on your hair, which I didn't know that. And then once I brush it out here in a second because it's almost cooled off, I'm going to use a little bit of this bonding oil just to keep the frizz like on the top. So it feels cool. So I just take a paddle brush to it, which this one's like from Walmart. I can't find the one I linked from Amazon somewhere in this house. And so just put a little bit on my hand, and I'll kind of like run through the roots for the frizziness and then through the curls. And this will help like the frizziness slick down and then like make my curls kind of piecey and bouncy. And there we go. Okay, my hair is done for today. That's one good thing about short hair is it literally takes like 5 minutes to fix. I feel like my extensions is like a whole process. But I haven't washed this yet, so we'll see how long it takes to wash and blow dry. Probably no time at all. Okay, and then I linked a couple different cosmetic bags that I have on my Amazon. And so I'm about to put a little bit of face makeup on. So I love this travel bag. It's got like the different storage parts that you can actually like change the shape or the size. And then the brushes, and then up here I have my eyeshadow. So I wanted to make sure and show you guys that. And then I've already prepped my face, and I use these sun drops from Drunken Elephant mixed with my day moisturizer, so I already put that on. So then I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face now. So I'm going to use this Tarte primer, which this is literally on its last leg, but I have another one. I just like to use every single drop because this stuff is not inexpensive, but it's amazing. So if you have oily skin or you're in the generation of the matte look, I cannot get into the glossy like dewy face. I think it's because I already like kind of am oily, and I think with the acne like prone skin and my acne scarring, like the dewy just doesn't complement me well. So I like a matte face, so this is a mattifying primer. And then while that dries, I'm actually going to put a like rose color primer under my eye. So like this pink, it's called Peach. It is good for blurring like bags and like dark circles. And as you can see, I definitely need that under my eye. And the rose color actually helps with blurring and getting rid of anything in your eye. And I'll use a rose colored powder as well to seal my under eye concealer when I put it on. Because these bags gotta go. Which I slept like 13 hours last night, so I'm not sure why I look so tired. Probably because I got a little crazy this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna let all that dry. And then these are the makeup brushes that I will be using, the sponges. And then I got these new Eco Tool brushes, and they're supposed to be a good dupe for some like higher end brushes. So I wanted to make sure and link those. And then now I'm going to go in with a concealer. So I do a concealer and then foundation, then my under eye concealer. But I love Hourglass. I've been using this forever. Color Cedar. And I just spot cover with this. So like I just got off the time of the month. So I've got some nice blemishes. And then when I put Sunless Tanner on my face, it really highlights my scarring. So I'm just going to kind of like cover those. Oh. And then I learned on TikTok, I love watching Makeup by Michaela. She said that you let your concealer dry a little bit. So I'm going to leave this on my face for a few seconds and kind of let it dry and conceal those spots. And then I'm just going to take a blender like puff, and I'm just going to spot it in. I'm not blending this all over my face because I'm going to put foundation on, and that will cover everything. This is just for like an extra camouflage, like an extra to cover the redness. So I'm just going to kind of like blot it in to where I want it. To cover like my active acne because I have a couple blemishes. I still have my makeup Saturday and my skin hates me right now. And then I just got off the time of the month. And then any scarring that I want to cover as well. So you can add this extra layer of concealer under your foundation if you are struggling with any type of discoloring, any redness, any blemishes. And then as you can see, I'm not rubbing it in, so it's not going to be even right now, but that's okay because I'm going to put my foundation over it. And you won't even be able to tell. This is just for a little extra step. If I'm not super broken out, I don't always do it. And sometimes I wear this concealer as foundation if I don't need a full coverage. But because I'm filming today, I will go ahead and put my full coverage on. So I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear in color 2N2. And I have been literally wearing this probably for 15 years since high school. And I order it through Amazon because I don't like to go shopping for anything anymore. So I literally order, if I can order it from Amazon, I order it. And I'll do this, a thin layer of this all over my face. And then I'll let it dry and do a lighter concealer under my eye. But I love this. And I go in between 2N2 and 2N1. But this one's a little darker for summer and for whenever I use tanner. And then I'll use the lighter neutral in the winter. But if you have a red tone, you'll want to go with a green base foundation. And then if you're more on the other end, you'll want to do a warmer tone. So that's what the letters stand for. So N's neutral. So I don't really I have a pretty neutral base skin tone. And I pull it down through my neck. And you can always go on Ulta or Charlotte Tilbury's website and get a color match, or you can go to Ulta, or I think Sephora might carry it as well. Or Dillard's, Macy's, they have Estee Lauders, but you can always go. I always recommend to get, if you're changing foundations, to go get color match. And one cool thing about Sephora is they'll actually give you a free sample. So if you go in and you want to try the Estee Lauder Double Wear, they'll give you your color match, and you can try it a couple times before you buy a whole bottle of foundation. Because if you're like me, you're probably gonna want to try a few. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with this True Skin. This is actually a dupe for the Hourglass. Found it on TikTok, but I like it under my eye, and it doesn't crease as much as the one I was using before. So I contour with it down my nose right here, then under my eye, and I'll pull this all the way out. I'm not a huge contour person. I just do it a little bit, but I like this, and I go down to the lightest neutral, and this is 002 Neutral Ivory, because I want to use it to contour. So I'm going to cover those bags, and I'm going to lighten my under eye. As you can see, it's kind of like a rose color. You can kind of see the concealer I put on before it. But I don't want to be too dark under my eyes because I'm not trying to look tired, old, or wrinkly. And then I'll just kind of, I'm actually going to use this poof to do this. Just lighten up a little bit around my eye. And then I'll go in with a bronzer around here at my cheeks and on my jawline. In a second. Okay, now I'm going to use my favorite powder. It's $3 literally, and I think 24 cents. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me, but that's the wrong color. So this is a classic ivory color as well, 120. This is a warm nude, so I use this if I'm tan. But I just like the way that this ivory, it's matte, and I just like the way that it just really gives me a matte finish and just kind of conceals everything. And this is probably I've tried every powder. I was using Laura Mercier, I think that's how you see it. I've used Kat Von D's, But I don't know, I just really like this powder. It's only $3 and I go through it pretty quick because I'll use it during the day if I'm like on the go or to just like, you know, pat any oily places. So I keep one in my purse, keep one in my makeup bag. Super easy to use. And gives me like a matte finish. Okay. Next is a bronzer. So I've been using these forever. If you've watched a couple of my videos, I have found dupes for both of them, but I just love NARS. And I bought the big bronzer during Black Friday, and then I have the blushes, but I also have one linked on my Amazon that's half and half, so you get a little bit of like the bronzer and the blush. But I do the matte finish on the Laguna, and then this is the color Orgasm. And then I've also linked drugstore dupes for both of these. So this Physicians Formula bronzer is just like NARS. I have it. And then there's the double one. And then this is the blush, the Milani, and I have it as well, dupe for if you don't want to spend as much. And I go back and forth. I play around with my makeup, but what's in this checkered bag is like what I use the most. And if I wasn't on live, it would literally take me like 10 minutes to do my makeup because I use the same products and the same routine like every day. The only thing I change if I'm going out, I'll do a darker eyeshadow. But I am a girl of routine and I don't like changing things up. But I have literally so much makeup. So you can see I'm kind of contouring. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to blend it. I just want to make sure I have a pretty dramatic line today because I'm filming, and when you're on camera, you got to put a little extra makeup on. So I'm filming a bunch of try-ons. I got a bunch of new Lululemon dupes in and a bunch of Free People and some beauty and home stuff. So I'm going to do a bunch of videos for you guys today. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure you do because I'll be posting those. So I'm going to blend out this right here a little bit because I went a little crazy with that bronzer. Okay, there we go. And I also learned on TikTok if you take your blush like higher on your cheekbone, you get more of like a lifted look. So I don't know if that really makes any difference or not. And then I love this this highlighter. So it is Fenty. The colors are Mo Honey and Afternoon Snack. They have a couple different sets. This is the one that I've been using. And it lasts forever because, I mean, you're just using it on your cheeks and your nose. So $32. I mean, this will probably last me a year. I've had it for a while. And then now that I'm done with my face makeup, I'll take my rose colored setting powder that I showed you earlier and just kind of set those under eyes. Because again, I do not want to have bags or look like I have bags. And I love this little like finger thing from Beauty Blender. It's so soft. I look like in this camera like I have like a mask on, but it doesn't look like that in person, I promise. It must be the way the light's hitting me. And I have this window over here. Okay, next I'm going to do my brows. So I'm going to brush out like any extra powder or anything got in them. Some people do these first, but I'm so messy when it comes to like my concealer and powder and stuff. And I have super thick natural brows that I don't do too much to them. I actually need them waxed so bad right now. But I got to find a new girl since I just moved to Nashville. That's one thing about moving from a different state is like having to find everyone new. So like hair, brows, Botox, nails, spray tan. So I just do this. It's a double pencil. So I'll brush them out and then I just kind of like fill in where I'm lacking as much hair as the other one, so. Which, like, I already have pretty thick brows, so I don't have to do too much, but I just like the shapes to be similar if they can be. Even though you're born with two different brows, two different brow shapes. And it's a pretty thin, this one's a really thin point, so you can kind of control this. The lines. Okay. Here we go. And then another brow product I really love if you just want like a quick brow is this NYX. It's like a tinted brow mascara, and you just like go up with it, and it's gonna give you a dark brow, and then it kind of where it dries, it will keep your hairs. It's like right now my brows are wild because it's definitely time to get them done. But my brows are thick. I need them done so bad. And then I just go in with a brown, dark brown as the color pencil, and I'll do a little bit under my eyes. I don't wear top eyeliner ever, unless I'm wearing fake lashes. I just use like a $3 pencil because it's just a little bit, and they're all really the same. Okay, so I got this new eyeshadow palette, and it literally looks just like the Urban Decay. And it's so pretty. It's got all the way from like a cream to your darks. It's more of like a purple tint, which they say to use these colors if you have brown eyes. And you can see the difference. Like this literally is almost the exact same thing. This one's $40. And then the one I'm about to use is $7, and it's on sale. So grab this eyeshadow palette if you need new eyeshadow or you don't have it. And I take a light cream, and I'll do my entire eye. And every day I do pretty much the same. Unless I'm going out, I'll add like one of the darker ends, but I do light across the whole eye, and then I even take it like into the crease and then a little bit under, because I need to lighten those bags that 30s brought me. And I have the Urban Decay. The only difference is on the darker colors a little bit, you're going to need more of this palette than the other one just because the pigment, but this is literally $7 and that one's $40, and it's the same exact thing. And so then I'm going to go in with like a matte, this brown right here. It's kind of like a brownish pink, I guess. You know, I just noticed that I've said the word matte like 100 times because everything I buy is a matte base. But the glitters are pretty if like I'm going out, but I don't need that today. I'm going to get blood work, which I'll probably pass out. And then I won't feel good. And then I'm going to come home and film once I feel better. So it's kind of like a mauve, like a nude and pinkish color. And I'll just do a little bit on my lids. And that's really it. Just to give me a little color and a little depth for whenever I take pictures later. And just like a little color on my lashes. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. My mom has always done this. And I know some people think it's bad for your lashes, but I have a ton of lashes and they're super long, and every time I do my makeup I curl them, so I am a fan of the eyelash curler. And then I'm going to use my primer. This helps whenever you're washing your makeup off. It's not going to take your lashes with your mascara. Also nourishes them, hydrates them, helps with the growth. So I put the primer on first. If you don't use a lash primer, order this one. It's a dupe for the $40 Estee Lauder one, and I'm telling you, your lash growth and health will like change instantly. Like, look how long my lashes are. And I wore extensions for years, but I promise this was a game changer, like especially when I got them off using this. And then it just helps with the removal of your mascara because you're not putting this clumpy black straight on them. So that when you wash them, the mascara isn't clinging to your lashes and you won't lose as many. And then hydrating, of course, and nourishing. And you shed lashes, that's normal, but. And then I'm using my Better Than Sex dupe, which is from L'Oreal. It's called Lash Paradise. And I live by this. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I just realized I'm not even in the camera. Oh, it's hot in here. I need to go turn the air down. All right. I need a little more on this side. I love mascara. It's really my favorite thing to wear. And there we go. I got a little bit under this eye that I need to get off. And then we'll be done. And then I'm going to use, I don't really wear lipstick or lip color anymore. My lips have so much pigment already. Like I have nothing on my lips right now. And so I just feel like sometimes it's overkill. So I've really been loving my lip mask. And I think I've already had this for 6 months and it's still half full. So $24 for a year is not bad. But I use that. It enhances my lips. It kind of gives you a plump, nourishes them. And then it helps build collagen. And then if I'm gone from the house, I'll just use Carmex or a clear. I love the Fenty dupe from Maybelline, the clear watercolor ice. And so that is what I use on my lips. So there we go. There's my hair. I'm going to spray a little texture spray in it. And there's my makeup. And I'm ready for the day. Now I gotta get dressed and pray that I don't pass out when I get my blood work done. So I'll see y'all in a couple days. I've got a ton of Free People dupes and Lululemon dupes I'm gonna come on live and show you. And make sure you buy all these products because they're my favorite, and I'll see y'all later.